Hello, hello, and welcome to BISP Solutions. So now we are going to continue our Oracle Fusion Financial sessions. So in today's sessions, we are going to see about how to navigate, how to create roles, and giving the further task. Okay, so we will continue. In the last session, we have discussed about the enterprise structure and what is RBAC. Okay, so now now in today's topic we are going to see how we will navigate, how we will create a rules, and how what we will assign the roles. Okay, so in the previous session we discussed about the enterprise structure. So now today we are going to use the Oracle applications, and we will understand about some terminology. Okay, so now when you will now in this session, this is how the Oracle Finance Fusion application will look like. Okay, so now we will just log in. So I will log in by the testing ID. Here you will see the testing ID. Okay, so there is maybe issue about the testing ID, so we will discuss about some terminology that we are going to use. Okay, so when we create so suppose we are going to create a user. Suppose when we create a user naming test1 in the application, that we will see later when the application will work. Okay, so when we going to see the okay, suppose let's see the application. Okay, so we will log in by this OUS. It is a testing credential that we are having. Okay, so now how to create a user in the Oracle Finance Fusion. When we are going to create when we are going to create a implementation projects, we will create a user. Why we create a user here? What is the use of creating the implementation project? Okay, so first of all we will go and see how we will create a user. So from here, this is the interface you will see here in the Oracle Fusions. Okay, so from this navigation, when you click on this navigation, first we will see how to create a user and how to assign the role to a user. Okay, we will create a user that we will do for the that we are going to do in the practice. Okay, so here from the navigation, this is the three sign on the top left icon. When you click on the three items, and you will see the tools button. Here you will see on security console. This is security console that I will explain you why we use. Here you will see the user. Okay, so now when you come to this page, you have to click on add user account to create your new user. Suppose we are creating a user test. Sorry. happened? What happened to this? Okay, here. So now here we will create a new user naming test 11. Okay, test 1. Okay, when you click on the tab button, you will be able to see. Okay, when you click on the tab button, you will see on the test you have to provide the username and the last name. We are using the same name. The last name will be your test username. Okay, it will be the same. You can change it, and if you want to change it, you can change it, but we will leave as it is. Okay, so okay, the last name will be our username. Okay, so now we will create a new user naming test 1. Okay, so now the next thing is to add him a role, giving a role. As we have discussed in the previous session about the role, we are giving the 2 roles. So why we are giving this 2 roles, we will discuss later. But we have to give the 2 roles. Suppose the first role we will provide him is the application implementation consultant. Okay, application implementation consultant. Why we are giving him this name, application implementation consultant? Because we are just doing the implementation program in this session, so we have to assign him a role. Without assigning him this role, we will not be able to configure the application as per our requirement. Okay, so we have to give for the first thing, you have to see that there is 2 name is coming, ASM and ORA. ORA is basically a default role that is provided by the Oracle himself. So we have to select this ORA. If we don't select this ORA, sometimes the role will not be assigned to a particular user, and we will not be able to perform the functions. Okay, so we have to select the ORA. When you click this add role membership, you can see on the background this role is assigned to this member. Okay, the next role we are providing him is that IT security manager. Why we are giving him IT security manager? Why? Because if you will not give the role to the user, the IT security manager, he will not be able to access this security console, and he will not be able to add more roles, and he will not be able to assign the role to himself. IT security manager is the most important role assigned in the Oracle, because if you can give the IT security manager to any person who can just disclose your confidential information, or it can manipulate the data. So the IT security manager role is assigned to a particular user who will be your trustworthy, or maybe your implementation manager. Okay, so when we select this, we click add role membership and we click done. So these 2 roles we assign to this user test 11. Okay, we have to select the password, and we can select the password as well here. So when you click save and close, and you will be able to see that your account has been your user has been created. You can search it by name user here as well. So you can search it the test by clicking test, and you will see that your user naming test 1 has been created. And you can when you click on the test 1 user, you will be able to see you can reset your password, or you can add it and add the roles, extra roles which you want to give him. So okay, so this is how the user has been created. Okay, so now we will log in by this user. Okay, I will show you the another user, and showing you why we will not give the IT security manager to a particular user and what will be the effect. Okay, we will create another user and we will give him the name, any name we will give, QUW. Okay, okay, and we just give him the any role we will give. Just we will give him the role of accounts payable manager only. Okay, we will give him only accounts payable manager and add him, and we will set the password him as well this. Okay, and we click save and close. Now first we will log in with this user QWE. You can see first we log in with this QWE user. Okay, we confirm it. Okay, so first we will log in with this user. Okay, now what we will see, we can see here on the navigation here, you will see the tools button, and you will be able to see that there is no IT security console role is given here. Why this has happened? This has happened because we haven't provided him the IT security manager role, and he will be only performing the payables a task. Okay, we will see later what is this task. Okay, so now we are going to log in with a test one, and we will see where we have provided him the IT security manager point. Okay, okay, so now we will log in with this, and now here we will see. Now here you will see that this is all the navigation system is options is available to him. Why? Because we have provided application implementation consultant, and we have given him the IT security manager role as well, and here you can see the security console. Okay, so when we provide the role to a user, we have to do certain schedule process, that is LDAP task. Okay, why we will do this? What is the full form of LDAP? Okay, LDAP full form is that a lightweight a directory access and protocol. It means that whenever we have change in the application, we have to run the LDAP task. Okay, sometimes in the while giving the rules, this role is automatically synchronized. Okay, as we can see there. Okay, we will see how we will do the LDAP. Okay, so this is how we create a user. So now the next thing is comes up that the offerings. What do you mean by the offerings? Okay, the next part is comes up offerings. What is offerings? Okay, what is offerings? Okay, so offerings, the let me explain you offerings in Oracle financials cloud. It is a part of the fusions. Okay, it refers to the areas, functions or modules that can be enabled and configured to meet an organization's specific business needs. Each offerings represent a set of related functionalities that address particular business process and requirements. By selecting and configuring these offerings, organizations can tailor the financial cloud to their unique operational and financial management needs. Means that that offering is the part where we are going to implement the project. Okay, the offerings such as financials, as we are doing in these sessions, the offerings is also come in the HCM, that HCM and HCM, SCM and many. Okay, so we have to enable these offerings before implementing the project. Okay, in the Oracle Finance Fusion, sometimes the offerings are enabled, defaulted by the Oracle. Okay, so where we can see the offerings. Okay, here in the Oracle, you click on the username on the settings and actions account, and you will click on the setup and maintenance. Okay, when we go on the in the setup and maintenance, we will see the action list, action box below the username. When we click on this action, you will see the at the last of the last point is that go to offerings. Here we will go to the go to offerings, and here we see what are the offerings provided by the Oracle. Here you say it is here it is provided compensation management, customer data management, loyalty grant, fusion hub. Where here is financial, that we are going to do the financials. The procurement, here it will provide the project financial management, and these are the offerings that we are going to work. We have to select the offerings and when we create a project. Okay, so when we select the financial offerings, we will select the new features or opt-in features as well. When you click on new features, you will be able to see that whatever you want to use, you can see that what are the new features are there in this offerings, and what are the available features are there, and what are the features updated. Here we can see it. And if you don't want to select, you can just select it and disabled any feature as well. Okay, so basically if before before assigning the offerings to the project, we have to see that the status of this offering is enabled or not. So it is enabled, and we will just go and create the project. Okay, so the next point is why we are implementing the project, why we doing the project. We can just use the application without the project, and we can implement and practice on this. Why? Because we implementing or creating the implement project, because the implementation phases keeps the project plan on track with careful monitoring and control process to ensure the financial delivery meets the acceptance criteria set by the customers. This phase is typically where approved changes are implemented. This means because when we create the implementation project, or whatever we are doing the task, or we will just assigning it, will we can track it. Otherwise it can be changed anytime. So that's why we are creating the implementation projects. And how we will implement the project? We will implement the project here. Again, when we click on the TE on the username, select an actions icon, you will go to the setup and maintenance. Okay, and you have to click on the task list. Here is the task list. When you click on the task list, there is a point called manage implementation projects. Here you will create your implementation project. Here you will see there's so many implementation projects are running. If we have an existing implementation project, we will just select it, and we will perform a task. So now we have to create, you have to click on the plus icon to create your project. So now we will create a project, and we will give the project name test implementation project. Okay, and it will give so now here you will see that whenever you will see that star logo, it means that this is the mandatory field, and we have to fill it up. Okay, and we have to record this mandatory field. So now it is automatically showing the date, start date. Today is 23rd July 2024. So it is giving, you want to change it, you can change it. And when the project is closed up, we can give it. Suppose the project is ending on 27th August 2024, we can provide this date. We can change the name if you want. So when we click next, you can save and open the project, but we will see the next step. What is the next step? Okay, so when we click the next step, it will take a few seconds to move forward. Okay, here it will showing you the offerings that we have seen. Okay, here it will show you the offerings. We can select the offerings from here. We are just doing the financial offerings. Here you can see it will show you the expenses and fixed assets, all the financial offerings that we are going to perform in our project. It available here. Okay, you have to select it. You want to include these offerings, it will be including. Okay, we will just click save and open project, and we move forward. So this is our project, let me tell you. Okay, done. So now this, so project has been created, and if you want to go to the project, we can click on overview. If the project is, whenever you log in with the username, whenever you log into this username, the project assigned to this username will be selected here when you click on the overview. Okay, so only one project is running to this user. Then we click to test implementation project. Here we have to assign the offerings in which we are going to do the configuration and we perform the task. Okay, so the first step after creating the implementation project is to assign him the offerings. When we click to the plus icons, and here you will see the all the offerings are available here. When we can select it, here you will see the financials offerings that we want to give, and we click on financials and apply and done. It will take a few moments, and we will assign him the offerings. If you want to add more offerings, you can later come to on the plus sign on the project, and your offerings will be assigned to this project. Here you can see the financials are assigned to the financial offerings is assigned to this project. Okay, then we click this. Here we can see all the tasks we are going to perform is available. Okay, so now the next thing. Okay, so our next topic, so the first thing after assigning the offerings, so the next thing assigning the so the next topic after assigning him, we will create the accounting calendar. Okay, accounting calendar is important, because if we don't manage okay, sorry, accounting calendar. What is accounting calendar? Accounting calendar is a financial year from which month or date it will started and till which after the 12 months end, and it will also give you the adjusting period. So the accounting calendar, we have to create the accounting calendar to giving him that we are performing in this particular year. Okay, and here you can see the status option as well. It will saying that it will not started, it will be changed it. Okay, if you want to edit this basic information, you click on edit and you will be able to. If you want to force this, you can select it in progress, or you just select the completed when the project is completed. Okay, we will not disturb this thing. Okay, so now we want to add the accounting calendar. In the task icon, we will search the accounting calendar. Okay, we will type the accounting calendar, and we will see this managing accounting calendars. If you want to go and without wasting your time, you can go, and if you hold on a second. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so we will search the accounting calendar in the task icon, and we search it. You can see the navigation here from the path item. When we click on financials, define common application configuration for financial, define enterprise structure for financial, define financial reporting structure, and define calendar. So it will be a longer path. If we want to quickly go to the particular task, we just search it on the taskbar and we can go it. Okay, so when we click on managing accounting calendars, the path will open here, managing accounting calendars. Okay, here we will manage our accounting calendar. When we click on go to task, here all the accounting calendar, existing accounting calendar in the Oracle will be given, but we will go and create an accounting calendar. When we click on A, we have to give the name. Okay, we will give a name, test accounting calendar. Okay, whatever name you want to give, you can give it. Okay, we'll just copy and paste it a description. Okay, so it will ask the start date, when your accounting calendar is started. Okay, so in most countries the accounting calendar is started from 1st April, and some other in July to June, and in some, and like in USA the accounting calendar is started from the 1st January to 1st January. Okay, so we'll select it. We have to see the date of the date format, with the date format before entering. Okay, so when we click on the calendar, we will select on 1st January 2024 our accounting calendar start. Period of frequency, this is the period of frequency you want, when you define all periods manually, when you select a frequency of other, whether you want a monthly or you want other, or quarterly or weekly, when you select other, the things will be ironed. If you want to see the frequency, period frequency, you can see the monthly here. Okay, so it will give the separator, what the separator you are using, defining your date. Okay, the format, you can change the format to here as well as your particular, whether you want to see the month, and area, here you will see it. And the first period is of course the first month of our accounting period. Here you will see the adjusting period frequency. It means when your financial statements will be adjusted. Here the Oracle provided here, once at the beginning of year and once at the end of the year. You can choose the period frequency when your financial statements will be adjusted. So we will leave it to once at the end, and we click on next. Here you will see. Okay, so it will give you the 13 months, period number is 13 months. Okay, why it will give you the 13 months? The last month is your adjusting period number when you will adjust your financial statements. The 13 December 2024 is given but defaulted by your Oracle. Okay, so we will select, if you want to select the adjusting frequency, you can just click it here. You want, just click it here, you can select it, any adjusting period you want, you can select it from here. Okay, now suppose this is a one-time process. When you save this, you will not be able to change it. Here you can see that it is crack out. You will just change the name and description. You will not change the frequency or start date or adjusting period frequency. So this is a very careful task when you will create your accounting calendar. Okay, after we click save and close, our accounting calendar has been created. Okay, So next task after creating the accounting calendar here is that the currency. The currency is already seeded in this Oracle. We don't have to create the currency. So with the defaulted currency, there is many currency we can see it, and other accounting method. We don't have to create the accounting method, and we don't have to create the currency. It is already seeded in the Oracle. We have to create a chart of accounts. We have to create the chart of accounts as per a requirement. So the next step will come is manage the geographies. What is geography? Before we go, we will see that you click search it and you can see this, your accounting period has been created. You can see it. Okay, just we cancel it and we click on done, and here now the next step is come the manage frequency. Okay, manage frequency, sorry, manage geographies. Manage geographies, what do you mean by manage geography? It is the meaning, manage geography means your location where your where you will where you will where your enterprise is such located, and from where you will do this. Okay, we will check this, what is manage geographies here. When you click on manage geographies, again the task list, you can see the path. It is so long here, we cannot be able to go. Just search on the manage geographies and go to manage geographies. Click on manage geography and click on go to task. Now here you will search, suppose we are doing the implementation program for in United States. Okay, we will select United States here. When you click on United States, you will see that the geocoding defined, address cleansing defined, structure defined, hierarchy defined, and validation defined will come up here. Here, what is the meaning of this? We will search about the structure defined geography. Okay, structure defined geography is the first step for defining a country, to create a geography structure and which geography types are the part of the country structure, and we can define how the geography types are hierarchically related within the country. For example, we can create geography types called city, state, postal. When you click on this right mark option here, you will see if you want to add any geographical area, these four are available. Like suppose when we provide an address, it is also always available, the state, the country, county, city, or postal. If you want to add more geographies area, you can just select it from here. Okay, so this is how this manage geography structure will do. The next part is hierarchy define. The definition of hierarchy here, if you want to add the city, or you want to edit any city under this particular country, you can add this. Suppose you want to create any another state. Okay, you can just name the state, data provided, and you can save and close this. Okay, or third option of this geography is validation define. Here on the validation define, here what mapping and validation you want to provide when you add this, what is the check mark. So you can just uncheck it, or you can check this when you enter the legal address of a legal entity. Okay, so this is how the geography setups can be done. Okay, so the next topic we move forward about the currency. Okay, again we will click manage currencies, as it is already seeded. I will show you the here on the manage currencies. You will see on manage currencies, when you click on USD, sorry, USD, you will be able to see here is the USD currencies available. If you want to add another currency which is not available in the Oracle, you can add from this task. Okay, the currency code name, what is the currency name, what is the description, and it will, you want to enable or disable this. Okay, it is already enabled, so we don't have to enable this. Okay, so we will cancel it and we move forward. Okay, so this is how you can create your currencies. Okay, so we move forward and we will create chart of accounts. Our next topic is to create a chart of accounts, but to create a chart of accounts we have to create the value sets. We have to create the values. Okay, we have to create the COA. To create the COA we have to create value set. We have to create COA structure name. We have to create segments. So we will all do what this meaning when we perform certain tasks. We have to assign the value. We have to assign this. We have to assign segment label. What is segment label we will do, and what we have to create COA structure uh, instances. Okay, we have to deploy the field. So we will do this points. Okay, so these are the topic we have to do to create the COA. There is other two topics is that create a value set in values. Okay, value in value sets. Okay, and we have to give the attributes to the segments. Sorry, attributes on the sets. Okay, so these are all the topics we have to do. So the first topic is we have to create the value sets. Okay, before moving forward, the value set, we have to understand the term. Okay, so now, so again on the task list we have to create. So first we are going to create value sets. So before value sets we have to understand the 3 points. Okay, the 3 points. What are the 3 points is that flex field, we have to understand about the segment and the segment level. Okay, we have to create these. We have to understand these 3 topics. Okay, what is mean by flex field? Flex field is that flex field in Oracle Fusion Financial Flex field account. We will name this accounting flex field. Okay, so we will add this accounting flex field. Okay, so in Oracle Fusion Financials, an accounting flex field is a flexible multi-segmented structure that allows organizations to capture detailed financial information in the general ledger. The accounting flex field is composed of various segments, each representing a different dimension of the financial data, such as a company, department, account, and etc. This structure supports complex and detailed financial tracking reporting. Okay, so suppose okay, and what is meaning by the segment? Okay, we will come here and the next topic is that what is the segment. Okay, okay, in Oracle Fusion Financial, a segment is a key component of an accounting structure we use to create the accounting combinations known as accounting flex field. Okay, without flex field we will not be able to create the segment, because segment is a key component of accounting flex field. So without flex field it will not be a segment. Okay, we have to understand very carefully that it is a hierarchical way. We have to create the first flex field, then we have to come to the segment. Okay, each segment represent a specific aspects of the accounting structure, such as company, cost center, department, account, or product line. Okay, the segments can be of various of types. Suppose we will see the company segment, or accounting segment, or intercompany segment. Okay, so the next third topic is about the segment level. Like suppose the segment flex field, we will not create the segment. Just like the segment, we will not be able to create the segment level. Okay, in Oracle Fusion Financial, a segment label is a tag applied to a segment within the COA to define its purpose or use within the accounting structure. So, okay, segment labels help identify the role of each segment in various financial processes such as reporting, reconciliation, analysis by assigning segment level organization. Why we are creating these three? We are creating these three because we can capture the transactions and we will be able to give the output. What is the output? The report or the financial statements report where we can see. And why we are creating these three? To create an accounting combination. Okay, suppose we will take this suppose we will take the segment flex field segment. Suppose we have taken a company as a segment, we have taken the department as a segment, we have take the accounts as a segment, we have take intercompany as a segment, and we have take the project as a segment. Okay, these three we have take the segment. Okay, and under the company, this is the segment. And what is the segment level? Segment level will be the primary ledger, primary balancing segment is given to this uh, uh, the company. Okay, primary balancing segment means it is identifies the segment that is used to balance the accounting entries. Typically this is the company or legal entity segment. It can be okay. Suppose department can be of the cost center, it can be your cost center. Okay, cost center segment it can be given. Okay, the cost center, that means the to track the cost by different department or cost. Okay, on accounts we will take the natural account segment. It can be identifies the segment representing like the revenue or what are the expenses or the liabilities. Answer, intercompany segment is also like this marks the segment used for intercompany transactions to track financial interaction between the different legal entities. Okay, there will be more segments are there we can be used. Okay, now suppose we have given the levels or labels to that. Okay, company is having, suppose from here we will see the company, we will see the department, we will see the accounts, here we will see the intercompany, and we will show you the project. Okay, so now the company is having the values. What is the values is providing as a unique code given to a particular label. Okay, this is, suppose we have a company as a segment and primary balancing is a segment level, and we have a company like 1000 value have we provided to a uh, suppose we have provided to a 1000 values we have provided suppose to a tires. Okay, 2000 we have provided to the toys company, and the 3000 we have provided to the paints. Okay, so this is we have so basically this accounting flex field segment level uses to create the accounting combination. Okay, now the department will come here. Suppose we have given the 1000 to the sales, sorry, we will take the finance. 2000 will come up here on the sales, or 3000 HR. We will take this more if we have many departments. Okay, now suppose in accounts segment we have expenses 2000, we have revenue. Okay, it can be more, and we have a, suppose we have taken the zero default, so we can see take the segment 1000 to SD and company. We have intercompany transaction as well. I'll suppose we have a project of 1000 of anything, like take default, we can take a default is 0. So when we give 1000 to this our company and 1000 to the department, 1000 to this and 1000 to here and 1, so this is basically created the accounting combination. Okay, it is the accounting combination. So it creates an accounting combination. Okay, counting combination by selecting specific values from each segment to form a complete accounting transaction. Okay, so this is the most important, that it will create it together. So these three are very important to create the transaction. Okay, so now we will see how to create in the application. Okay, so we have a lesser time, so tomorrow we will create this transaction in the application and we move forward. Okay, so thank you for joining the these sessions, and we will see you in the next session.